going on, guys? HK Titan here with a brand new video for you guys. But first things first, as always, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Today's video, we're going to be jumping back into our Bloons Tower Defense 6 walkthrough / playthrough / guide. And for today's guide, we're going to be jumping onto end of the road Chimps mode. So for this mode, we will be using Oben as our hero, and of course we're playing on Chimps mode, so monkey knowledge really doesn't matter too much. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to be starting off with is, of course, because it's Chimps mode and we have quite a bit of time where we can actually hit the balloons, and we're going to be hitting them 2 times, we're going to go ahead and start off with a ninja placed right here. So where you know, or how you know where to place your ninja is you basically want to line up his area of effect with the little center lane marker here, and then that will get you close to where you want to place your ninja down. So let's go ahead and get through these first couple of rounds by fast forwarding through them. Of course, we're going to be starting off with our ninja. We'll upgrade our ninja up to a tier 2 or a 201, so we'll grab the sharp shurikens as well as seeking shurikens as well. We'll go ahead and grab our Oben, that way we can go ahead and get our Oben upgrading as well. We don't really need to worry too much about the alchemist to start with, because we have we'll have Oben on the field, and of course Oben passively pops leads, but we will get him on the field, or we will grab a alchemist just to help out our Oben as well. So here we go. Next thing that we're going to buy is we're going to go ahead and buy seeking shurikens, because we are dealing with a little bit of a curve here, and by a little bit of a curve I do mean a massive curve. So we'll go ahead and buy the seeking shurikens to make sure that our ninja monkey is not wasting any of his shurikens right now. So next thing that we're going to go for is we're going to go ahead and go for our sharp shurikens, and we should be able to afford that here in just 1 second. Then following sharp shurikens, we'll grab our Oben. Following our Oben, we'll grab our double shot on our ninja monkey, and then we'll grab our alchemist. Alright, so let me see. Probably be able to afford our Oben probably round 13 maybe. Probably, I'm not exactly sure. You guys know I'm absolutely terrible at predicting what rounds we're going to have what by. But it's not that big a deal, because I've already tested this strategy multiple times, and I know what towers we can get by when. Alright, there we go. So what we're going to do with our Oben is we're going to place him directly below our ninja monkey, like so. And then, like I said, next thing that we're going to go for is we're going to go ahead and go for the double shot. And then once we get our double shot, I'll show you guys where to place down your alchemist at. And then we'll go ahead and fast forward all the way until round 40. Alright, so here in just a couple, or probably round 16, we should be able to afford double shot if I'm not completely wrong. So we'll be able to afford our alchemist here, or not our alchemist, but our double shot. Now we are good to go. Next thing that we want to grab is, of course, like I was saying, we want to grab our alchemist, and then we're going to upgrade our alchemist up to a 200. What that means, that we'll be buying the larger potions with acidic mixture dip. Alright, perfect. Now we can afford to buy our alchemist like so, and what we're going to do is we're going to place our alchemist directly below our Oben. Now we're going to buy the larger potions, and we'll save up for acidic mixture dip. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fast forward all the way until round 39, and I'll go ahead and bring you guys back on round 40. Alright guys, and it is officially round 39, so what we're going to do at this point is we're going to grab ourselves a monkey village. And we're going to place this monkey village kind of off-centered from where our ninja monkey is and where our Oben is. Just like so, and then we're going to go ahead and upgrade our monkey village up to bigger radius with jungle drums to go ahead and increase the popping power of our Balloon Jutsu ninja, as well as the popping power of our Oben, because what the jungle drums does is it increases your tower's attack speed, so they'll be able to put out a little bit more damage. Now the next thing that we're going to go for is we're going to go ahead and go for a Prince of Darkness, because the Prince of Darkness does work really well in the current 21.0 update. So we're going to go ahead, and a majority of our guides are going to consist of the Prince of Darkness for for a good portion of the strats that I will be coming up with. Once we start getting into some of the harder maps and stuff like that, things are definitely going to change. But for right now, the Prince of Darkness does work the best on single lane maps. So now that we have this, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and save up for the Prince of Darkness. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward up to the point where we can afford it, and then I will bring you guys back. Alright guys, it is officially round 58, and now we can afford to buy our Prince of Darkness. So we're going to go ahead and buy our Prince of Darkness. Following the Prince of Darkness, the next thing that we're going to immediately go for is we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a tack shooter. So what we're going to do with this tack shooter is we're going to go ahead and place it right about here like so. Then we're going to go ahead and upgrade it all the way to overdrive. Following overdrive, we're going to be going for faster shooting and then all of that fun stuff. Then we're going to be saving up for a Tack Zone. Because the Tack Zone helps our Prince of Darkness on round 80 to deal with the ZOMG. Because if we just had the Prince of Darkness, unfortunately the ZOMG is just a little bit too beefy for our Prince of Darkness to actually deal with. So, you guys already guessed it, what we're going to do is we're going to fast forward to the point where we can afford to buy the Tack Zone, then I'll go ahead and bring you guys back again. Alright guys, it is round 77, and as you guys can see, we have more than enough money to afford the Tack Zone. And what you are going to do once you get to the Tack Zones, you're going to go ahead and buy primary training, then primary mentoring. Following primary mentoring, we need to give our Tack Zone the ability to pop camo balloons. So we're going to be saving up for the radar scanner, which it doesn't take us too long to save up for because we are getting towards the higher rounds. We'll probably be able to afford it, yep, exactly here in just a second. Perfect. Now our Tack Zone can actually see camo balloons, so we're going to be setting off extremely well. We don't need to worry about any of those massive rushes of camo balloons. Next thing that we're going to go for is we're going to buy ourselves 2 monkey villages. And we're going to start off by placing 1 monkey village right here, and then another monkey village right beside it. And I'm sure you guys may guess what we're going to be going for, but we're going to be going for a sub commander. So once we have these 2 down, we're going to go ahead and buy Monkey Business, Monkey Commerce, all of that fun stuff to go ahead and give us a little bit of cheaper prices. And now that we have both of these villages upgraded like so, we're going to go ahead and buy our first sub. So with this sub, we're going to go ahead and place it as far to the left as we can possibly get it, like so. And then we're going to go ahead and upgrade to Advanced Intel. And now we're going to go ahead and upgrade to Armor Piercing Darts. Following the Armor Piercing Darts, we're going to buy our Sub Commander. And now what we're going to do is we're going to fast forward to the point where we can buy the Sub Commander. And I'll go ahead and bring you guys back. Alright guys, it is officially round 88, and now we can afford to buy the Sub Commander. Actually, we had a little bit more money, but it's not that big a deal. Now that we have our Sub Commander, the next thing that we want to go for is we want to give our Sub Commander the Monkey Intelligence Bureau. because we want our sub commander to be able to pop lead balloons, more specifically the DDTs that are coming out on round 90. But for the most part, our Prince of Darkness does a really good job at dealing with them. But just to help out our Prince of Darkness in popping the DDT balloons, we do want to grab the Monkey Intelligence Bureau to go ahead and increase the popping power of our sub commander. But now that we're on the higher rounds and stuff like that, we do get money a lot faster. So it doesn't take you too long to afford it, the Monkey Intelligence Bureau. Following that, we're going to go ahead and buy Jungle Drums to go ahead and increase our sub commander's attack speed, to go ahead and give him a little bit more popping power. Now the next thing that we're going to go for is we're going to grab ourselves a Monkey Ace. Now the reason why we're grabbing this Monkey Ace is because round 98 is a little bit of a pain for our towers to deal with. So we're going to grab ourselves a Ground Zero. And if you guys are unfamiliar with what the Ground Zero is the Ground Zero will basically eliminate any Moab balloons that are the blue Moabs and below. So it'll destroy every single solo balloon, it'll destroy ceramic balloons, and also the blue Moabs themselves. Because as you guys can see, even though the strategy is extremely good, it would be nice to have some sort of ability to help us out in destroying the blue Moab balloons, even though the Prince of Darkness does do a great job at dealing with them. Alright, and we should be able to afford our Ground Zero here in just 1 second. Perfect. And now once you have your Ground Zero, the next thing that you're gonna go for is you're just gonna go for 204 monkey subs. Because what the sub commander does is he buffs other monkey subs within its area. So if you guys go with a bunch of armor piercing dart subs, the armor piercing dart sub do a lot of damage to Moab class balloons. So it'll also do a lot of damage to the bad balloon as soon as we get the bad balloon on round 100. Alright, so the rounds that we need to mainly pay attention to are going to be round 98. Round 98 is a little bit of a pain to deal with, but once we because we have the Ground Zero, we're going to be able to easily deal with round 98. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and slow it down on round 98 to make sure that we're paying attention to where these Moab balloons are, as well as we're going to go ahead and place down a monkey sub mid-round, pretty much upgrading it as we get money. Alright, so we should be good here. I'm going to go ahead and speed things up just a touch because it is kind of a little bit slow. But now that the ceramic balloons are starting to make it back towards our Tack Zone, we're going to go ahead and drop a Ground Zero. And now we can go ahead and speed things back up because we're going to be good to go. As you guys can see, there are a lot of blue Moab balloons that come out on round 98. So that's why I chose to go with the Ground Zero there, just to help out our Prince of Darkness as well as their sub commander. Alright, round 100, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves our last tier 4 armor piercing darts monkey sub. Now we can go ahead and speed things up. So what we're going to do is as soon as we pop the bad balloon, we're going to pop the Ground Zero to go ahead and get rid of the DDT balloons. Kind of popped it a little bit early there, but as long as you guys can make it past round 98 and round 99, you guys are going to be good to go. There's no worries. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys found this strategy helpful. I really appreciate you guys watching. But anyways, guys, have the most amazing day of your lives. And I will see you guys in the next one.